Every year there is a Fisher House training, which is held in various locations around the country. A couple of years back, it was in Minneapolis. So all the Fisher House managers, both DoD and VA, converged to talk best practices and get new ideas and so forth. And I was talking with Venetia Brown, who is the Fisher House manager for the St. Louis Veterans Hospital, and she was mentioning she had a program called Cupcakes with the Chaplain. And I said, let me put that in the back of my mind. And I came back, and I've got a wonderful staff member. Her name is Angie Strevella, who is a master baker. I mean, she makes the world's best cookies and pretty good cakes and cupcakes too, as well as muffins and so forth. I mean, you want her to bake something, she can probably do it. So, so I came back and I said, hey, Angie, what would you think about a program called Cookies with the Chaplain? Where every other week or so, or once a month, we'll figure out the timing. You make some cookies and people can sit down with the chaplain and just have a chat.
The Fisher House in itself is just it's an amazing place, that at least from what I've experienced there, it really helps me. Like I mentioned, it just helps me shift my perspective of typical work and pouring into someone else, whether it's with a cookie, whether it's with a meal that I cook at the Fisher House, because sometimes I do cook there as well. So if I could take away that burden and give someone that peace of mind that, you have a warm meal, at least for tonight, then I'm all for it. I'm all for that cause. Actual Cookies with the Chaplain. When we presented the idea to the chaplain, the chaplain department, they hopped on it. It was amazing. They hopped on it. And and there's days where we don't get a lot of guests that come and talk to them, but there's days where they have to stay there for an extended period, and it's just, from the second I get to work and I start to bake those cookies, because I do bake them myself, and that aroma hits the house. Hey, what are you baking? What are you baking for? Oh, Cookies with the Chaplain tonight. He'll be here at 3:30. He's going to be in the back table. Why don't you go ahead and have time with him? And it's not just about talking with the chaplain or having a cookie, but it's about self-care. You're taking a moment to pause from whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're going through. Just taking a moment, because the veteran at the end of the day is okay in the hospital. They're doing well. They're taken care of. They're taking a moment for themselves to kind of pull themselves back together, breathe, do some self-reflection, just having that quiet moment, even if it's not talking to the chaplain, like I mentioned, and just having that cookie. It's letting them know that, hey, I saw you. I know what you're going through. We're here for you in whatever capacity we can be. And here's the cookie.
I want to see it go nationwide, because I see that it's touching a group of people that are sorely missed, and that's those family members who travel 50 miles or further away from the VA to be with their loved ones. And it's part of the VA mission to care for the veteran, and also to care for the families. And this is a wonderful opportunity. It's something that is real neat to do, because everybody likes cookies, or most people like cookies unless they're on a diet. But it's something that they would enjoy, and it's very inviting. Here's a plate of cookies, here's some water. We can come, we can have a nice talk, we can just relax, we can do whatever you want. We even pray if you want. But this is just letting them know that we're here to help support you as well, and not just your loved one.
So what really drove my passion for baking was going through my own challenges in life. It brought peace for me, and then the more I baked for others, it helped me kind of shift to an idea of gratitude for even the hardships that people had and that I was going through too. So it just brought me peace.